Almost every therapist would love to save time on notes. And there are lots of ways you can do this while still being ethical and creating really great, meaningful notes. So let's dig in. Hi, I'm Dr. Maelisa McCaffrey, founder of the free private practice paperwork crash course. And today I'm going to teach you 3 ways that you can write faster notes. My one caveat here is that some of these do take a little bit of time to set up, but they are totally worth it because you only have to set them up once and then you're good to go indefinitely. So let's start with the least tech-savvy method, the easiest to get started with, and then we'll move on to the most tech-savvy method. Number 1 is you can actually use a traditional paper template and write faster notes that way. Even if you use an electronic health record, an EHR, it may still be faster to use a more traditional paper progress note template. When you do this, you're able to just circle things on the paper or check things off as check boxes really easily while you're in the session with clients. And if you're used to jotting things down, you can have that space already available, write a couple of quick phrases, and then move on and be done with your note when your client walks out the door. And if you're wondering, well, how do I create this awesome note template that is going to have these great check boxes or things I can circle, then I want you to check out this video that we will link somewhere here that teaches you exactly how to create your best note template. And once you have this completed note done when your client walks out of the office, you can either use your phone to take a quick picture of it and upload it as an attachment into your EHR in the client's record directly, or you can file it away in a traditional file cabinet and save it just like you would any other paper document. The second option is really similar. You're going to have that awesome progress note template up while you're in session, but you'll be completing it on the computer instead of by hand. So ideally, you're already logged into your EHR and in that client's progress note so that as you're taking notes to yourself during the session, you're actually taking them in the progress note. And that avoids you doing double work by having to add that information later. This is really easy to do if you are still doing telehealth with some clients, doing online sessions. You can easily be looking at them and talking to them on the computer screen and have that note up on the computer and typing at the same time. Another option for this, whether you're online or seeing clients in person again, is to use a tablet and a smart pen. So you do exactly the same thing, pull up the client's electronic record, have it on that tablet, have your smart pen ready to go, and you write the note just as you would as if it were paper. But the beauty of this method is that you're not writing on paper, you're actually writing in their record while you're seeing them, and so again, when they walk out the door, your note is done. Now, there is a little bit of a learning curve with this method if you haven't used a tablet a lot, especially if you haven't used a smart pen for writing. So give yourself some grace through this process. It'll feel a little bit awkward initially. That's okay. Give yourself a couple weeks to get used to it. There are also screens or films that you can buy to put over your tablet to make the tablet feel more like paper as you're writing. So there are lots of ways to create that more traditional experience of having a pad of paper in front of you, but you're not writing something on a pad of paper you're going to throw away or have to store somewhere. You're just doing everything securely inside that client's electronic record. Now, the final and most tech-savvy version is to use AI or artificial intelligence to write your progress notes. The most secure way to do this as of right now, which is the end of 2023, is to use one of the very few systems out there that are directly created for mental health therapists to use with mental health clients. We are going to have a whole series coming up specifically talking about how you can use artificial intelligence in your documentation, so in your progress notes and your treatment plans. And I'm even going to review those very few systems that are out there and give you my take on whether or not they're useful, how to best use them, and what concerns there might be. So keep an eye out for that series. But if you want to jump ahead, you can just Google AI for progress notes, do a little bit of your own research, and that is absolutely a viable option for getting your notes done more quickly. And if you're like most therapists and you're a little bit nervous about this option and you'd like to see me review these specific options and go through all of the ethical concerns and how to do this the right way for the right clients, then make sure you click in the description below to get on my email list. I will send you an email and notify you exactly when those reviews come out. I'm so looking forward to sharing that info with you guys, so make sure you're on the list so that you can check that out. Happy writing!